Hello everyone and welcome back to Stationeers. Okay, the rocket is now coming down. It is right over there. And before it gets here, I would like to quickly fix the piping issue that I have discovered that made the liquid pipe burst. Let me see if I can explain it. Basically, we have accidentally created a double phase change cooling setup. Basically, this is acting as the outside part of the phase change cooling, and this is the evaporation chamber of the first stage. Basically, we are condensing out the water in here, which sheds its heat through this evaporation chamber, and the water gets dumped in here, but we are siphoning off the excess gases, which means it is basically kept as low volume and or low pressure as possible, which means it is continuously evaporating. Let me just see if I can take a look. This one, yeah, it is continuously evaporating, which means it is cooling down all by itself. So if we stop creating water for a very long time, this water will basically freeze over time, because as I've said, we are siphoning off the gases. It condenses out once again, which increases the temperature in here. The temperature gets dumped out through the evaporation chamber, and the system is losing temperature over time. And that is what caused it, because water pipes or liquid pipes cannot contain any kind of solid ices, so that is the reason why this one burst. So we need to fix that. It should be a very easy fix. Just take out the laptop, you come out, import the code, edit and pause, and all we need to do is right here. We are right now only importing water into the base if it is at least 1 liter. Well, if we have a sizable amount of water in the pipe that is still not quite 1 liter, but big enough to act as a good evaporative coolant, then it will quickly get down to 0 degrees, and that's not going to be good. So I will introduce a second check. So here I suppose we can add a R5. So here let's just have a water temp, not tempo but temp. R5 will do. So water temp will be checked here. Load the temperature and add another check. I suppose less than, yeah, that less than. If the yeah, we need to have this one there. So set the water temperature again. If the original water temperature is, let's say, 5 degrees Celsius, should do it. Yeah, sure. So if it is 278, I believe that will be 5 degrees Celsius. So if it is less than 5 degrees Celsius, then we want to set, I suppose an OR statement should do it. So override the on-off register if either the water temperature or the water ratio, or technically speaking it is the water volume. So if either of those are true, then turn on the water pump. If both of them are untrue, don't. If both of them are true, it's even better, but it will never really happen, so it's fine. So this one should fix it. Now we will siphon off the excess water if it is getting a bit too cold. So export the code, you can go back, and now this system should be relatively safe. Okay, next up, let's fix the rocket. The last time we sent it up, unfortunately I completely forgot to... Oh wait. Before we go, let's just mix some fuel as well. So the last time I sent it up, unfortunately I completely forgot to retract the umbilical, so today I would like to take care of that one as well. But first, let's mix a bit of oxygen into the fuel mix. So, let me see, tablet. let's just pump in, you know what, you go down to half a liter. This one should be very slow intake of oxygen. I want to bring in some extra resources. So we need to replace those pipes that we have picked up to fix the things, and then we will need an umbilical, and preferably we should have something to operate the umbilicals from the inside, so I will print out one logic switch once again. We'll use that one to operate the umbilicals. So can you give me a logic switch? Gold and copper. Copper is here. Let me guess, is it in here? Yeah, I'm starting to lean towards adding that auto-emptying stuff for the stackers. So if the printers are idling, I want them to empty out automatically. I guess we'll see. So for now, you give us, it's already here, one of these. That's fine. We will need piping, which we don't have right now, so you and steel. Can you please give us insulated piping? That will do. We will also need some cabling, but preferably more than this. So can you please give us some cables? Let's just go for, I don't know, 20. That should be fine. And we need the umbilical. What do we need for that one? We need the power umbilical, gold and steel. Okay, once that one is finished, I will take out the gold. We have the steel right here. And give me the pipes, please. Excuse me. Oh, didn't I set this? There we go. Give me 10. Okay, so there's a switch. Yeah, I suppose this will be enough. Okay, 12 will be enough, it's fine. Okay, give me this one and now give me everything, because we need the gold. So can you please give me one umbilical? Okay then, so we have the piping, we have the cabling, we have the umbilical in a second, and we should be good to go. Okay, now quickly go before we overpressurize the fuel mixture. Okay, that will be enough, and we have could be a bit more, but you know what, it will do. Just set this one back up to 10 liters, and let's start with the umbilical first. All we need to do is get rid of the broken part, replace it with a complete part, and this way that will do. It is now connected, very good. I suppose, yeah, just start charging now while we still have daytime. So extend. How is the fuel mixture? It is good to go. All right, first let's hook up these guys. There and there, so we can take advantage of every single tank. And we have 5 megapascals, it will do. Okay, start filling please. Yeah, I suppose 80 megapascals will do just fine. Okay then, so that will do, and yeah, I think we can go inside and take care of the umbilical, well, not automation, but something that will control the umbilicals from the inside. By the way, I did extend it, right? 42, no I did not. Okay, that's fine, we will extend it in a second. So first, need to place down a couple of cables. Yeah, let's just keep the aesthetics of these cables, so it will waste a little bit of extra cabling, but that's fine. And install, but first, before I forget, pick up, oh wait, I didn't pick up the oxygen, that's fine. Switch these out and refill this one. Vent, and strip down. There we go. Okay, so we need to have a lever preferably, right? And I suppose we can repurpose this one for this. Will be easy enough. Yeah, it's on the same network, so this will do. Also, I keep putting stuff into the jetpack when I wanted them to go into the tool bed, so I think I will switch out the canister. There we go. So anyways, laptop. Just import the code. Back you go, edit, and pause. So at the very end should be a good place for it. Let me see, we will need a device. Thankfully we have enough devices, so alias lever D4 will do. That's going to be fine. So load from the into or 0 from the lever D is open, alright. Yeah, it must be the open. So read the open state of the lever into R0, and if it is open, then extend the umbilicals, otherwise don't. So yeah, all we need to do is set batch should do it. So umbilical, we need the power umbilical. So overwrite every single device with this hash code. And what is their setting that we need to change? It must be open. Yeah, open. Okay, change the open, and right, we need the register, and that's it. Okay, we need this one more time, but for the other umbilical, which is going to be the gas umbilical. So copy the code, there we go, and overwrite, and that should do it. So based on the state of the lever, the umbilicals will be either extended or retracted. So now we can control all this from the inside. Hopefully I will no longer forget to retract them. So confirm, the code can go back into the chip. There we need to set, yes, the device. Yeah, I suppose I could read it as a batch loader, but whatever, it will do. So device 4, right? Yes. There it was. We need lever. Good. Okay. This is good to go now. So, based on the state of the lever, let's take a look. Yeah. The gas is extended. Can I check the... Yeah, the cable is extended as well. Okay, good. So we are charging. And didn't I extend? We were just refilling the fuel, so I did extend that one, but didn't I extend the cable as well? Apparently not. Okay, then it's fine. So I suppose we can pick this guy up now. We want to take a shower. Speaking of the shower, I think I will let this one run. It's not the best, it's nighttime, it will very likely deplete the batteries, but it should be okay. By the way, otherwise we have 17. I think tonight we will stop filling up the base, that's fine. Yeah, I really don't want to leave this alone. Tell you what, retract the umbilicals. Only charge during daytime. Right, in the meantime, I want to expand the amount of charcoal we have for showering, so I think I will harvest the entirety of this side of the greenhouse. Okay, we have 30 ferns. Just push them in here and recycle them. So that will take care of that. That will give us 30 biomass. Very good. And just start recycling them. There. This will take a while, but we should have been emptying this one out anyway, so might as well. The only thing I don't like is that if we empty it out, we will lose the unfinished grams of these resources. I kind of wish this one would only output the full grams of stuff. At least I think so. I guess we'll see. Anyways, once this one is good to go, I will pick up the biomass and we can make some more charcoal. Okay then, so the water generator is still active and we have 18 liters soon. Okay, let me just quickly eat this one. There, yeah, might as well drink. There, I am now relatively confident that this one should be safe. If not, then I suppose we will discover, but it should be safe now. So, I think I will quickly go back to the new base, and I think today I will expand the planting on the top. So I will print out a bunch of extra planters, place them down, and we can come back in the morning. Okay, welcome back. So we will need iron, and this is empty. It is completely empty. Good. This one, just throw out everything. We don't need the rocket printer right now. So we have iron. I think that's all the iron we have, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay, that's not a lot. I could have sworn we had more iron than this. So that is empty. That's empty. Maybe... No, that's empty as well. I could have... Oh, wait. There we go. I knew we had more. I was printing out the green spray can. So you can go in here and we have 732 grams. I suppose we can print out... Well, we can print out 73 planters, but we don't need that many. If I remember correctly, it is 57 that we need for one side of the base, because we have 19 columns and 3 rows. That's 3 times 19, that's 57. So yeah, just print out 57 hydroponics trays. So that's 57. Can you please give me hydroponics trays? And there we go. Okay, that means we will need to go out and mine for some iron, but it's fine. In fact, let's do it now. We need to wait for this to print, we need to wait for morning anyway, so might as well go out and mine a bit of extra iron. Okay, 600 extra grams of iron. That should keep us going for a while, once again. Okay, the mining backpack can close, and at this point, is the black hole is up, so please start charging the rocket. That should do it. Okay, so we are not in danger of depleting these batteries, at least theoretically. that will do. And how are you doing, by the way? You still have 24 grams to process. And I do believe we had more than we had some extra resources in here, so I suspect that this will be 2 stacks of something. So yeah, I think we need to process 1 more stack. Maybe not a full stack, but it will be a lot. Anyways, the combustor is off, which means this one is completely full. Okay, we have 21 liters of, okay, not full, but we have enough water for it to shut off. That's great. Okay, I think that will do. We are charging the rocket. And yeah, I think we can leave this alone for now. Okay, let's take a look at the ring thing. Maybe it will be done by now. Oh, wait. Recycle the airlock because we need to pick up the oxygen tank that we have put into the refill station. I want to make sure that we have something to test the water generator with. Oh yeah, that looks like it is finished. Okay, let's pick all of this up and start installing them, I suppose. There, and we should have 2 in here, exactly. Okay, then we also have some extra piping. That looks like it's going to be enough to hook it up to the rest of this network. Right. I think I will put the next batch right here in front of the elevator. Okay, let's go for it. Okay, so we have a completely new set of planters. That's great. Now we need to hook them up to the water network. And now this will expand the volume quite a bit, which means, okay, we will see some evaporation, but I think 35 degrees Celsius, it should be okay. Plus we do have some nitrogen in there, so I think it's going to be okay. Okay then, so if we expand the network, let's take a look. Hopefully it will not expand enough to freeze out the water. Let's take a look. So hook them together. And it is evaporating. Oh, the temperature is dropping quite a bit. But it's slowing down, so I think we will be fine. Oh yeah, it will be okay. Okay then, so I think we can start replanting. Now we did harvest a lot of seeds from these guys, and let's take care of those first. I think a single bag of seeds will be enough. So that is 2 seeds, that's 1 more. Okay, I think we have 3 bags of fern seeds. That's sugarcane, that's cocoa, that's soybeans, and potatoes. Okay, I will keep this one. The other ones I will replant right now. Okay, that's 30 extra ferns. And yeah, let's just replant all of these so we can get some extra seeds out of these. And we have 30 extra ferns once again. Well, might as well plant them right here. Okay, so this side is completely planted with ferns. That is great. And we have 3 extra, so might as well put them right here. There we go. This will increase the oxygen production a lot. Well, we might as well stash these away somewhere. Where can we put some lockers? Maybe on the elevator. Yeah, let's just print out 2 lockers and put them on the elevator, that should be fine. Plus we have the extra iron right now, so it's even better. So iron goes in here, and can you please give us lockers? Oh, right, keep forgetting. No, not 20. 2 will do. Yeah, give us 2 lockers, please. And I mean, I suppose now we should have enough iron to print out the next batch of planters, but we don't really have to, it can wait. Oh, anyways, the lockers are good to go. There, I suppose, yeah, we can just put them in here or on here. Maybe these shelves will do just fine. What else do we have? No, that will go too deep into the walls. The same for this one. Yeah, let's just have these. And we can reach them right here. Okay, let's stash these away. Maybe not upside down. Okay, hopefully this will be correct side up now. There we go. Okay, so those are the seats and we have room for a lot more. That's great. And we can install another shelf right here if we have to. Okay, then these guys are still growing. I suppose we could start planting some potatoes as well. And maybe set up a small kitchen here, but unfortunately the base is not yet breathable, but hopefully it will be soon. Or not soon, but soon enough. Okay, then we still have plenty of time on this episode, so tell you what, let's sort out the oxygen filtering from the base. Although, wait, it is nighttime, which means we can test out the water generator. Or, okay, the water generator, we know it is working quite alright. We need to test out the actual monitoring station. So, you open, you come out, and in goes the full tank. Close, we don't want to leak. There we go, so we are mixing half a blast of oxygen and a tiny bit of extra volatiles from time to time. So we have 200 moles of oxygen. It will mix if it drops below 200, like so, very good. It is only combusting until 1 megapascal, and then it gets filtered off into the steam cooler tank. It is now colder outside than inside the steam cooler, so the radiator exchange is active. It is cooling down, it is getting dumped into the water cooler, and as soon as it reaches 1 liter, it should shut off the combustor. It will filter off and condense off the rest of the steam. It will be, I don't know, maybe 2 liters of water in the end, something like that. And then it will get cooled down to 30 and dumped into the base. And speaking of dumping into the base, we might as well print out the canister holder for the water tank. Let's see. Don't we? No, we don't have a utility. Okay, fine. Give me a utility kit. Just the one. Alright, keep forgetting. Now we need to do this. So one of these. Technically speaking, we don't need insulated piping, but everything else is insulated, so might as well keep with the theme. So after this one, there, give me insulated liquid pipes. Give me, I don't know, we have 2, maybe, I don't know, 4 more should be more than enough. there. Right, and we will also need not a pump, a regulator, I think. Yeah. Okay, give me a liquid regulator. For that one we need gold. I should have picked up some gold as well. The gold is right here. So in you go, give me one of these. That will do. So we have the piping, we have the utility kit for the canister holder and the regulator. Okay, let's see how we can do this. Okay, I think I will make a turn immediately here. Then that means we need to have some extra piping so we can reinstall the analyzer. Or I suppose we can just go 2 steps. Yeah, that will do. Okay, first take off the cabling. There, pick up the analyzer. Now this is the base analyzer, so don't forget to name it correctly once we put it back down. And then we need to turn this one into a corner piece. There. Analyzer will go here. The pump, you know what, no, this one will be like so, and we will have the canister holder here. Oh, sorry. The pump will go here and the canister holder will go here. Right. Okay, so analyzer can go back here. Name it. So this is the base analyzer, and don't forget to hook it back up. Okay, that will do. Oh, right, and it needs to be turned on. Also, I can hear the labeler. You turn off, so you turn on. By the way, the base is not reading right now, but if you turn it on, is it reading? It should. Oh wait. Did we attach it? Steam cooler, coolant cooler, base analyzer, yeah, and this one needs to be reassigned. So you turn off. It is a dedicated device apparently. Base analyzer. And that should do it. Okay. So it was 12 liters before, now it's 14, so it is working. Good. Okay then, I think this one is good to go. We have this one. Install the pump or the regulator here. You will need to go the other way, this way, exactly. And I will set it to... yeah, 80% should be okay. Okay, now, obviously it needs to be hooked up to the power network. That will do. And it will... yeah, it will go for 80% fill rate, so I believe this is 10 liters or 10 liters, I think. So it should fill it up with 8 liters of water. Let's make sure first. So in here, we are filling, and it should stop at 8 liters. Oh, sorry, capacity 20. Okay, it will stop. Okay, it should stop at around 16, which it will be able to, because we should have more than that. Okay, not quite, 14 liters. That will do, it's fine. So yeah, I suppose we can just leave it like this, it's fine. Just give me the canister holder. This one facing up, and we can put in the canister from upstairs and take some nice cold water for the plants upstairs, and they will be a lot happier. So right now we have 4, let's say almost 15 liters of water in here. So if we take this guy, go down to level 9, you go in here. That will give us 5.5 liters. That is because now we have expanded the volume of this network, so some of the water is in this pipe, that is why. That will do. Okay, so this will give us 21-ish liters of water in this network, I believe. So right now 14.7, if we slot it in, 20.3, close enough. Okay, and temperature 31, yeah, that will do. Okay, please start growing. Some of them are still moderate because of the temperature, but it will do. Okay, then now oxygen is 11%. Yeah, we need to sort out the skimming of the oxygen from the base. But first, go to the old base, eat and drink, and then we can come back. Basically, I think I will... yeah, I think I will just copy these settings from the CO2 and basically set up the same exact thing, but for oxygen, obviously. Which means we need to print out a bunch of stuff. Anyways, first, you went off. Okay, you go in here, start a refilling place. This is now 3600. Yeah, not the best, but it will do. Alright. Okay, I think the base might have lost power before sunrise or black hole rise, but I think it's okay now. Basically, the rocket is good to go. So first, retract the umbilicals. So there's the gas pipe, and the cable is good to go as well. Good. Okay, rocket is full, it has enough fuel. Please go to orbit. Set destination, thank you. And launch mount to orbit. Yeah, off you go. See you in a bit. And the umbilicals are fine. Okay then, I suppose, yeah, let's just eat. So we did eat the rest of the first French fries. Yeah, we can eat the next one. Good, and by the way, how are you doing? You are good to go, okay. You can shut off, and once this one ramps down, I will empty it out. Anyways, drink. And since we are almost at the point where we will have some extra charcoal, we might as well shower. And that will do. By the way, charcoal is only 2, yeah. We might be able to finish this filtering, but after that we will have to get some more. So this is now stopped. Good. First, jumpsuit on, then you guys, and empty out. It will be a bit messy, but not much we can do. Okay, so let me see. Some of these reagent mix are basically we just need to put them into the furnace and they will turn into proper alloys. Just need to make sure that we don't mix them up. So that will do. So we have some copper. This copper can go into the mining belt. This iron can go in the mining belt as well. Merge with this silicon. We only want to have full stacks in the mining backpack. Speaking of, this nickel can go in here as well. This reagent mix goes there. And we have the biomass, don't forget. And that's it. Okay, sort. And we have full stacks in here. Good. Alright. We also have some lead and some silver. That will do. Okay, so the rocket should be in orbit now. Turn on the scanner. And where are we? I don't really know. The problem is that now we have a lot of areas discovered and the rocket still has to fly over those areas. So it's a lot harder to see where we are actually mapping right now. Oh, maybe down here. Yeah, there we go. Right here. Okay, good. So we are continuing where we left off. Good. Okay. We can leave it alone. And so the water generator should be a lot safer now. The base is filling up once again. I am tempted to install another set of batteries, maybe a big one. It can receive power from here, feed into the base here, so we would have a lot more leeway for the charging of the rocket. That would be kind of nice. But anyways, let's take care of the smelting of the alloys and the charcoal. Alright, and we really should print out another nuclear battery. Right now it is in the advanced tablet. I mean, yeah, let's just put it back, it's fine. Let's hope I will not forget it. But for now, let's take care of the charcoal first. Lovely, 31 pieces of charcoal, that will keep the showers going for a good long while. Next up, the alloys. Okay, thankfully we don't have to get up to the same kind of pressures and temperatures to remelt these ingots, so at least we were spared of that. Okay, I will quickly go inside, install the charcoal into the water filter, and I think we can go back to the new base, I suppose. So you turn off. Yeah, we have a single piece of charcoal, so we cut this one quite short. You can go there, 32 charcoal now, so this one will go for a good long while. Good. Okay, by the way, content, it is completely empty. So yeah, we have lost some of the not complete grams of resources, unfortunately, which is far from ideal. I wish this would only output stuff that was completely recycled. Well, anyways, one more thing. How do we extract the coordinates from this map? Because I've been trying and I have no idea. Basically, we have no coordinate readouts here, so we cannot find the coordinates here. If we zoom in, it is not going to be a big help. Anyways, I don't think we have enough time to finish up the oxygen filtering, but I suppose we can get started on printing out the stuff for it. Might as well. So let's go to the new base. Okay, weird. Wow. Go to level 5, please. There we go. Okay. So what do we need? As I said, I think I will basically clone the CO2 setup, but we will have the vents facing inwards. So we will only recycle the air from the inside. In fact, I suppose we can hook up the oxygen filtering to the main vent network. Yeah, I think that will be even better. We just need to make sure that we are pressurizing the filter on input and then depressurizing the filter output. That will increase the throughput quite a bit, so that's going to be fine. So yeah, I think this will be basically the same, but it will be hooked up to this network with some pressure regulators or volume pumps. Okay, so we will definitely need to have some atmospherics. Oh, sorry, level 7, please. So I suspect it will be pretty much completely atmospheric, so you know what, let's put everything in here. Okay, so those are all the resources apart from the super alloys, but we don't need those right now. And I think, yeah, basically gold is the worst. So yeah, apart from that, we are doing quite alright. Okay then, so we need 1 atmospherics for sure. So 1 of those, 1, right? Yeah. After that, we will need 1 storage tank, right? Preferably insulated. Now, if we change the recipe, I noticed that way we will not reset. It did reset, okay, never mind. Sometimes it didn't reset the counter, but now it does. Okay, fine, whatever. So we will need that one, we will need a tank, and then we will need to regulate the pressure. How did we do that one? Obviously hook up the tank and then a regulator outside. Let me see. So yeah, 1 back pressure regulator to be exact, along with a cowl. Also, I just noticed this one will need to be turned sideways so we can have the cabling so we can install the other side for the oxygen. Also, we need to move the gas sensor. That's fine, easily adjusted. But for now, we will need 1 regulator for sure. So 1 of these. And I think I will just deal with the input regulation with volume pumps, or I mean, if we use active vents, that would make it a bit easier, but I suppose we can control the pressures with the chips, so it's fine. Right, so give me the tank, and now it did reset the counter. That's fine. So give me the regulator, please. Yeah, the most ideal would be to hook up to the network so we can basically filter out the oxygen from almost the entire base. That would be a lot more ideal than using the active vents. But you know what? No, use the active vent, it's fine. Although, no, we will get a lot better picture of the oxygen ratios in the base from the actual vent network. So yeah, okay, use volume pumps. So we will need 2 volume pumps. One of them might need to be, oh, okay, never mind, we have 2 right here. Good thing I noticed. Didn't we have a turbo pump? I could have sworn we had a turbo pump. Apparently not. Oh, right, I repurposed it for the refueling of the rocket. Good, good, good. So, technically speaking, we might want to use turbo pumps. But you know what, it will do, it's fine. We just need to make sure that the input and the output will be relatively low volume, so maybe a single... although, no, still... For the input we might need to use turbo pumps. I guess we will see. If we have to switch them out, we can switch them out, it's fine. Okay, there's the regulator. And now, what else do we need? So we have the outside taken care of, apart from the cowl, that's fine. We will need one chip, obviously, the monitoring station, and a bunch of piping. Okay. Let's take care of the reconfiguration of the CO2 devices so we can fit the oxygen tank. So do we need... we will... oh wait. There's an insulated tank. Whatever. Eventually we'll make use of it. We will need the cowl. And we will need some piping as well. So we have those, so it's fine. Okay, before we go, I want to first pick up the white spray can. This one. And the cowl comes with us as well. And I want to spray them as we go outside. So that was upstairs, that's fine. I suppose we could spray them as I'm standing on top of the pollutant filtering, but this will do as well. So cycle the airlock and we can start spraying stuff. So we will need to spray all this basically. Atmospherics is already white. We will need the piping, the volume pump, and the regulator. Yeah, all of this need to be white. Because we are dealing with oxygen now. So there we go. So first things first, we need to reconfigure the CO2. Basically, they need to be the same way as they are here, but they are sideways, so that's not ideal. And as a back pressure regulator, don't forget, don't mix them up. So that will do, and the cabling will have to be changed as well. Good, and what is the naming convention again? I completely forgot. So it is Volt Tank Rack, so this one should be CO2, right? CO2 Tank Rack. Let's take a look. No. Okay, we need to take a look at the code. Other than that, we just need to move the gas sensor and it's good to go. Okay, so you need to be moved as well. This one I believe is not named. It is, okay, outside gas sensor. Where can we put it? I suppose... Unfortunately, all of these spaces are completely full. Up here, maybe. Or... yeah, on the window is not the best solution, but it will do. Right, and I do believe this was the outside underscore gas underscore sensor. Hopefully that will do, and we need to read the name of the back pressure regulator for the tank real quick. I will do the renaming through the window. I know it's not the best, but that will save us some time. It's not really necessary right now, it's not urgent, but I don't want to forget it, so let's do it right now. So we need the back pressure regulator name from this code. So pause, and we are looking, I believe it is the very bottom of the code. Tank regulator, that's it. Set batch. Oh wait, tank regulator, it's all the way up here. It is the CO2 tank overpressure regulator. Okay. It is a bit more verbose than the other ones. For those, I suppose I had to save some space on the code, but this one didn't. So let's just give it a proper name. So this is, no, this one, and it is set to 40 megapascal, I believe. 40 megapascals, yes. And just take this one out. So it is 40 megapascals. Okay, so now it should turn off all by itself if I try to turn it on. Can I please? There we go, just barely. Single pixel. Yeah, there we go. Turns off all by itself. So the CO2 should be back to normal at this point. Right? Did I turn around the... Oh wait. I don't think the tank is hooked up correctly, right? Or is it? Is that the data connection? It's so hard to tell. But I think that's the data connection. Yeah, they are facing the same way, so it must be. All we need to do is check if that piece of cabling is going down, right? So that is a cable junction. Yes, okay, good. I think it's good to go. I suppose we can check. Just vent in a little bit of CO2. It is... okay, it is changing, so it is working. Good. Okay, then I suppose I will go outside, set up the oxygen, and we can say goodbye then. So, this cable needs to be turned into a straight piece. So it is just a junction, okay. So we can do this one safely. There we go. And this belongs in here. So tank. This one will be exactly like this. Okay. So that's sorted. And we might as well hook up the cable for it. Let me see. That will do. And then we need to have a corner junction here. Exactly like this. It will go up. Yeah, I believe it will have to go like so. We'll sort out the insides later, it's fine. And then we need to have the regulator here. So regulator has a back pressure regulator, don't forget. Exactly like this. Good. And then a cowl. No. This one will have to extend a lot further away from the base, because if we start venting out excess oxygen, it will ignite, and we want to have the ignition happening away from the base. So I will extend this, well, as far as we can go. We are not in danger of having enough oxygen for a very long time anyways, but I will have it like so, maybe we won't forget. Anyways, that one's fine now. Let's just go with the cabling as far as we can. And there we go. Okay. Obviously we don't have the automation yet, but I suppose we can set the value to 40 megapascal right now. Okay, I will name stuff later. We still need to print out a bunch of stuff. But that one will happen in the next episode, because we are way over time at this point. Let's just double check. So the atmospherics, you will go right in the middle, yes, as a filtration unit. Facing this way, exactly. Good, you will hook up at the filtered output, the unfiltered output and the unfiltered input will come from these pipes through a bunch of regulators. By the way, this one will very likely be like this, so we can minimize the, this way, so we can minimize the volume of the output pipe, so we can, filter off the excess quite easily. There, and I guess the same for the input. Now for this one we might need to have a turbo pump, because with a single peak of input it will only take 10 liters, so I believe it will basically just equalize the pressure with this pipe, with this one, which is not going to be a lot of input. I guess we will see, we'll need to just figure it out. But we can read the pressure on the input, output, whatever. We can regulate the pumps with those, so if the turbo pump overpressurizes, we can shut it off. It's fine. Okay, I guess we will see. And technically speaking, we don't need to have insulated piping for these, because these will be basically base temperatures. So tell you what, let's just pick up some insulated piping from here. Yeah, one full stack will do. Wait. If we are going to... Since we can only read the input, then we might as well just read the... I suppose, we can install a... a pipe analyzer on this one, and then we can read the contents of the entire network. Yeah, let's just go for active vents. I think that's going to be a lot easier to deal with. And then the output will be shoved into this pipe. That's fine, but the input will be with an active vent once again, like this. I do believe we should have active vents upstairs. At least one. Yes, very good. Okay, so one active vent will siphon off the base air based on the contents of the actual base network. So this is where we will monitor the oxygen ratios, pressure, temperature, all that kind of stuff. And if it is nominal, then we will start siphoning off the base atmosphere. Okay, first this one goes into this one goes into a T-junction like so. We will extend the volume so we can, have some extra input, and that will do. Okay, don't drag this one out because geez, we are way over time, so yeah, we have to say goodbye now. All that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you like the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.